What's up, Reds? To kick things off, let's get into a topic that always sparks a debate: the timeless undervaluation of defenders in individual awards. Our first clip explores the shock and frustration surrounding Virgil van Dijk's Ballon d'Or ranking and questions why, despite his importance to Liverpool, he seems to get overlooked. It's a real look at how we perceive and value different roles in the beautiful game. Oh, and a mate of mine, who happens to be an Everton fan, bless him, told me this channel would never hit 500 subscribers. I had a good laugh, of course, because I know how massive our fan base is. So let's prove him completely wrong. If you're not part of our community yet, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Help me get one over on my Everton mate. Just kidding. He knows I love him. Sort of.
I've said it a few times today, Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool won the title at a canter.
Yep.
At a canter. And Van Dijk absolutely key in that side.
Correct.
Yet he was 28th in the Ballon d'Or list. I don't get that at all.
Well, no. First of all, you're right to mention that, and I don't get it either. But there'll be reasons for it. And one of the main reasons is I believe that it's easier to destroy than it is to create, right? That'll have all the defenders in the world jumping up and down, but it is. I think it's easier to destroy than it is to create. That said, I honestly don't believe they do get an honourable mention in this particular award. I mean, Cannavaro might be the only one I can remember winning it in 2006. Excuse me, Jeff. And the first thing I would say is Maldini, Baresi, Jurgen Kohler. I mean, just brilliant defenders. And we all acknowledge they're brilliant defenders. However, we naturally look to the other end of the pitch in terms of an attacking.
So you're basically saying that Virgil van Dijk's not as good a player as Mo Salah?
What I'm saying is, no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, Virgil van Dijk won't get the plaudits for his work, which is just as important to Liverpool as Mo Salah does for his work, which is equally important to Liverpool, because, with the greatest respect, we do naturally enjoy seeing a brilliant pass, a brilliant goal, a brilliant piece of creativity, more than we do a tackle. We still appreciate a good tackle and great defensive work, but not to the same extent, I don't think.
So Michael Owen put it this way recently. He said, it's far easier to defend than attack. It's easier to spoil than create. If you asked me to build a house, I couldn't do it. But if you give me a few weeks to knock one down, I could do that. Could he have played in defence for Liverpool? I don't think so. Do you?
No, I don't. I don't, but his point is correct, I think. Right? Well, I'm saying it's correct. The point he's trying to make is, I think, the same as mine, that it's easier on the eye and we do appreciate it more. Now, it's wrong to suggest that MD could go back in defence and play to the level that those players I've mentioned to you, whether it's Van Dijk or Maldini, Baresi, Kohler, all these guys, because they had the art of defending to a T and were absolutely brilliant at it.
It's truly baffling how defenders, despite being the backbone of championship-winning teams, rarely get the same individual recognition as attackers. Van Dijk was absolutely essential for Liverpool, and his low ranking really caused the criteria into question. That destroy versus create dichotomy is an interesting take, but it shouldn't diminish the impact of a center-back who has completely redefined modern defending. Moving on from the awards debate, let's look at Liverpool's immediate future. Our next segment takes us into a match preview where the focus is on a much-changed lineup for the Carabao Cup. This is the perfect chance to see young talents and new signings in action, showcasing the incredible depth and potential of our squad.
We know that Giovanni Leone will make his Liverpool debut against the Saints, and we also expect Federico Chiesa, of course, to return to the matchday squad. both of those gents were absentees from the squad that took on and defeated Everton to make sure that Liverpool remain perfect in all competitions this season. So let's start off, folks, as we always do, with that injury update. And as I said, there is no new concerns that we are aware of. So unless Arne says something between now and the time this video goes out, and full disclosure, I'm recording this on Saturday night, we do think we have a pretty full complement. Now, I expect youngsters to come into it, and as we go through the team selection, I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Maybe I've gone a little bit weaker or more changed than you would like, but look, we'll get to that in a moment. Until then, let's start off with a bit of a fact file on our opponents, Southampton. So since 1995, Liverpool and Southampton have played 49 games, and out of those, Liverpool have won 28, Southampton 11, with 10 draws. Mohamed Salah has scored multiple times versus the Saints, 7 goals against them in the Premier League alone. The average goals per match in recent head-to-head meetings between the two teams is about 2.8 to 3 goals. Now let's have a look at our recent head-to-heads against Southampton and, of course, their form coming into the game. So head-to-head, Premier League 24-25, when they were still a Premier League team. It was Liverpool 3, Southampton 1 at Anfield. At St Mary's, it was Southampton 2, Liverpool 3. And in the Carabao Cup last season, Liverpool travelled down to St Mary's and beat Southampton by 2-1. Coming into this, well, let's have a look at the Saints' recent form, and they are languishing lower mid-table in the Championship as we speak. Championship, as you can see, they were beaten 3-1 by Hull City. They had a draw against Portsmouth in a bit of a derby down that neck of the woods. Then it was Watford 2, Southampton 2, Norwich 0, Southampton 3, and Southampton 1, Stoke City 2. So we've learned a little bit about the recent history between the two sides.
It's always exciting to see how Liverpool manages a squad, especially in cup competitions. The opportunity for players like Giovanni Leone and Federico Chiesa to shine is crucial, not just for their development, but for the team's long-term sustainability. This blend of experience and youth truly showcases the club's vision for building a solid future while remaining competitive on all fronts. Last but not least, let's get a peek behind the curtain through the eyes of Alexis Mac Allister. Our third and final clip brings a personal touch, with the Argentine midfielder revealing details about Mo Salah's incredible dedication, his interactions with Lionel Messi, and of course, the hilarious struggle of understanding the Scouse accent. It's an authentic look into the life of a Red.
Right? Yes. You've lived in Liverpool for over 2 years now. Which Scouse phrases do you find the hardest to understand?
Oh, all of them. Yeah, my Scouse is not really good. It's just funny when they say chicken. I don't know, or the way you say it, but I'm still struggling to understand Curtis, for example.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there. It's just funny the way you speak. And I wasn't used to it, of course, because I came from Brighton, from the south, so it's completely different, but I like it and I enjoy hearing it.
You've played 2 seasons now with Mo Salah. Have you noticed anything behind the scenes that he does? Could it be in training or maybe a superstition thing?
Yeah, everything he does is quite special, and that's why he's always on this shape, physically and mentally, I think. There's a couple of things that he doesn't want to tell us and he hides, but yeah, we can see the way he works on and off the pitch, especially on the gym. He's every day there taking care of his body. These small details that make the difference. So yeah, we are so happy to have him, and I learn from here every single day, and one day I want to get to his level in terms of the way he takes care of his body. So happy we won a World Cup together, so that's not an easy thing, but yeah, I really admire him on and off the pitch.
Yeah. Do you ever talk about Liverpool with him?
Yeah, we had a conversation about Liverpool, about some players, and he's someone that watches a lot of football. So and even his friend Luis Suarez was here. So yeah, of course he knows about it, and we had a few chats.
It's fascinating to hear Mac Allister talk about Mo Salah's discipline, a true model of professionalism. His interactions with Messi and the clear admiration he has for his World Cup winning compatriot also add a brilliant layer of charisma. And of course, the struggle with the Scouse accent is a humorous touch that humanizes the player, showing that even stars face everyday challenges. And that's a wrap on another video packed with Liverpool passion. I hope you enjoyed the discussions, the analysis, and the exclusive behind-the-scenes moments. What was your favorite part? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to smash that like button to support the channel, and if you haven't already, subscribe and join the Red family. Until next time, YNWA.